And I never understood Aldon, and I like Aldon a lot, and I've said this to him. I've never
Same.
understood Aldon. Like, hey, you can't go to Paris Supercross in the beginning of November. That'll just ruin your Anaheim 1 prep. Yeah, but Aldon, I can make
Right.
$100,000. Too bad.
Right.
Well, what's
Right.
better than racing? You know,
Yeah.
nothing is better than racing. 2, hey, Aldon, can we go ride at the 83 compound this day, or can we go to the Nest? No. Like,
Yep.
why? Like, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand the mentality of a trainer saying no to these things to help freshen things up and keep the energy high among your clients. I just don't get it.
I feel that the Paris Supercross thing is Aldon's program breaks you down. So basically you break yourself all the way down and then you build all the way back up. And I'm assuming he wants those guys to peak like almost.
But you don't have to go to Paris to dominate. You just go race. Go get your money and race.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, Jake, you could probably speak on it more. Those guys are probably pretty beat down, you know, end of boot camp, and, you know, they're not going at their max speed because they've just been doing laps after laps after laps. You know, in October, you're not doing sprints and stuff. You're doing 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, you know, that's a valid point, and I think that's part of it, but because I went through that literal example one year that I, you know, was supposed to go to Paris and there was money on the table, and I was like, I'm going. And, you know, I got a little bit of not bad, but definitely was, you know, that corner was not pumped on it. And I'm like, look, like my training and what I'm paying you and this, like, I can go and pay for that in a weekend. Right. And you're telling me, no, I can't do it, you know, and the excuse you get a lot, you know, and the team I was riding for at that time and all those things, like, well, you could get hurt. And it's like, well, so then I guess I shouldn't practice next week because I could get hurt doing that too. Like, I'm never going to buy that excuse. Like, well, I don't want you to go because you could get hurt. Well, then we shouldn't even be in this business anyway, because right. As soon as I start that motorcycle, there is a potential of me getting hurt. So that's the easiest one that they want to use. And I'll never buy that one. Cause that's just, if you get on a motorcycle, whether it's on a Monday or a Saturday, that possibility is there.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to buy that one. And, you know, that's one thing, not to backtrack, but that's one thing that I really, really appreciate about the Hymas program is that, you know, it's works racing, it's amateur events, it's we ride Supercross, we do. And that's, you know, that's been part of the conversation. Well, you could get hurt. What's, you know, what are we trying to do here? What's the goal? And I'm like, if you want to ride anything you do and you're on your motorcycle, I'm a fan.
Right.
Like, let's do it. You're just getting better. And it's a racing environment. So the Bursey thing, you can't, like, you're not going to talk me out of it. You know, you can make good money. You're getting a gate drop in the middle of off-season prep. I see no downside. I mean, yeah, that would suck to go over there and get hurt, but that's part of the sport. Like you got to be smart. You got to make good decisions. And that's my stance on that.